morning guys. I thought that I would start this vlog by showing you my outfit because I got this t-shirt about 3 weeks ago. It's from the men's section in Cezanne and I just absolutely love it. I got it in a large for reference. The reason why I like a large with these kind of t-shirts is because I hate when they like cling at my hips because I have quite wide hips. It's like toweling material and I thought this could be really good for like on holiday, to throw it on over the top of a bikini on the beach for something a bit more fun than just a white linen shirt, which is what I always wear on holiday. But anyway, I hadn't worn it yet, and then today I thought, do you know what? I think it would look really cute with my little silky Doen shorts. And then I'm wearing these suede shoes. They're like little ballet flats, almost loafers from Le Monde Beryl. They are the most comfortable shoes ever, and I swear just go with every single outfit because I thought I could have put flip-flops on with this, but it might have felt a bit too beachy. So yeah, that's my outfit today. And then my locket from Dan for my birthday a couple of years ago. Missma earrings. I think this one's Monica Vinader and one's Missma. I did already powder this morning, but for some reason I'm looking extra shiny today. Putting some deodorant on. I don't know if you guys remember me saying on stories, I think it was on stories or on a vlog, I said I have been on the hunt for a natural deodorant, most importantly a deodorant that doesn't leave white marks all over my clothes because all of my white t-shirts were getting so stained at the armpits, which sounds like TMI. And also I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm being more conscious of ingredients and things that I'm using and wanting things to be more natural. Anyway, I've tried a few different ones. This is the best one that I've tried. The brand is called Fussy and I'm actually working with them at the moment, which is really exciting because I genuinely think that this is brilliant and it's exactly what I have been on the hunt for. The ingredients are all natural, vegan, cruelty-free with no aluminium or parabens. Over the past couple of months, I've tried 3 different natural deodorants and this one is the one that I notice makes me smell the nicest. The smell of this is so lovely. I went for the Jasmine Bloom scent, which is really just soft and pretty and feminine. Like I don't want my deodorant to be like a really strong scent. I think the reason why this one really actually works is because it's backed by science and has a unique odor neutralizing probiotic formula and it works for over 24 hours, which to be honest is what you need with your deodorant. It's also really cute packaging. I went for this kind of like blush pink color, but there's tons of different color cases. And when you want to use it, you just pull off the top and then you can wind it up like that, which gives you a bit more deodorant there. Fussy has plastic-free home compostable refills. You literally, oh sorry, I didn't explain that very well. You literally just squeeze there, pull up, and then this is your compostable deodorant refill. So this is mine that I just took out that I'm using currently. And then this is my one that I've got ready to go, my refill, but I'll just put it in just to show you guys how easy it is. So you just take the little lid off, pop this bit inside, put that bit back on the top, push down, and then you'll see it pops up with some product and then you can just put the lid back on. I may as well just leave that one in there now and then I've just put the lid back on the one that I was using. I'm just really impressed with this product. I love that it's good for my body but also good for the planet too. And you can use my code Tanya for 15% off your first Fussy purchase and use the link in the description box. My sister is still here because she came for book club last night and then slept over. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot, we vlogged some clips yesterday, but there was no kind of intro. I just kind of started vlogging. So maybe I'll insert those now and then we'll carry on today's vlog. Horrible lighting for us, isn't it? Hello everyone, it's book club this evening. We're currently flower arranging. I've got all of these little jars that I have left over from when we did a shoot in the house. Oh, my sister's here by the way, sorry I didn't say that. Oh, Heath just texted me. Looks like we'll have to use the front garden, oh god, because of the rain.
Is it going to be windy?
No, it's all covered.
Oh, perfect.
Sorry, just to quickly say, it's book club, an in-person event for book club tonight. Tash and I are currently just doing all of these little flower arrangements. Can I show the one that I've already done? Which one did I do? This one. I need to add more to it.
I was going to say, it needs a little more.
Yeah, it does need more. Maybe I'll put these pink ones in. Because Freddie's Flowers kindly sent us lots of flowers. They arrive in a long box, then you cut them yourselves to do whatever you want. But when they arrived Friday evening, I just put them all in water and we've got like 5 of these and now just cutting them down to make them look cute like this to be little table arrangements. I feel like this is such a hectic vlog segment, but I've got lots to fill you in on. So basically we're doing book club tonight. It's at one of my favourite local pubs and they've kindly allowed us to use the space there. They have a beautiful like little back garden with 3 picnic benches that we're going to arrange into one long table, and then do a tablecloth. We've got lots of gorgeous Joe Malone candles, the flowers. It basically was the best plan ever, except if it rains, because there's no cover in the back garden.
No, there's the special storm.
And then Heath, who owns the pub, just texted me and said, I think it's looking like we're going to be in the front garden, which the front garden's still lovely. Like, we've sat out there and eaten loads of times. You haven't been.
You sent me a whole video and pictures.
Have you seen the front garden?
You did. You don't know what the pictures
No,
were.
that's the back garden.
Oh.
So
Well, I love the back garden.
The front garden is lovely, but we won't be able to all sit at one long table.
Can we move it around? Reorganise
Probably. I think we should just get there earlier just to figure it all out. We're starving. We've just ordered Joe and the Juice delivery as a treat because we've got too much to be doing to be thinking about what we're going to make for lunch. I'm going to go get the other scissors. I don't know if these are going to be very good. Oh, we're still recording. Also, Tash just did my hair in these cute little plaits just at the back. Because she was like, what are you doing with your hair? Because my hair looked a mess. And I just said, I thought I'd just do a slick back bun because it needs washing and it's a mess. And she was like, you've done that too much recently.
Can you not do anything else?
We'll do plaits. I'm just sticking those.
No, we've already got those in there.
They can go there. Oh, this looks so cute. Let me show you. Look how beautiful they're all looking. It's going to be so gorgeous. This is my proudest one. It feels like we're prepping for a wedding or something. Have you just put something more in here?
I just put an added of purple in.
Oh, how cute is that? It's looking so pretty. Oh, I keep whacking myself in the face with the eucalyptus. Got Diet Coke now to help tide us over. I am just ravenous for this Joe and the Juice.
Sound like being sponsored by Joe and the Juice.
I'm not being sponsored by Joe and the Juice. Also, we have this fantastic bucket that I just found in the laundry room. It's going to be amazing for transporting the flowers. There's just so many. There's more here. There's more over here. Joe and the Juice has arrived. I got tuna cardo with jalapenos. Oh, also, fun fact, Tash has never had Joe and the Juice before. So this is her first one, and I said, I really hope you like it because Dan hates Joe and the Juice, so does my manager Lucy, but I think most people do love it. I think it's more rare for people to hate it, but I got her a regular tuna cardo and then I add jalapenos to mine, so we'll see what she thinks. First ever bite of a Joe and the Juice sandwich. The first bite's not always the best to review with though. I feel like you might need to do another one to get...
Very crispy.
It is crispy. You don't think of it as, I would think of it as like a crisp bread sandwich. I think that's why Dan gets so upset about it.
It's really good.
Okay, good. See, the top bit sometimes doesn't always have that much filling in, but...
Mine does.
Look at mine. Look at my top bit. This looks amazing.
I think it has something weird in it. Is that dill?
It does have a little bit of dill in, which I don't like, but there's only a tiny bit of it in. I didn't tell you that. If someone put dill on a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, I would be so upset. I can manage it in this. You can't take the dill out, it's not an option. Because they've pre-mixed it in with the tuna. Is it really unbearable for you?
I don't like the dill, but the rest of it's nice.
Mm.
It's not too overpowering.
It's not too dilly.
No.
These are the finished flowers, all ready to go into the bucket, and we can take them with us later, but we're now going to go and pick up sage. Neither of us are professional flower arrangers, but I think they look gorgeous.
I think after this we are.
Yeah, and why is the light swinging? Did you just bang it with the bucket? How did you manage that? This is the bucket that they're all going into. Maybe, should we put them in now? Yeah, don't see why not. They're not going to get too squished, are they? And then we'll water them when we get there. But now it's time to go and get Sagey. And Dan's going to be doing bath and bedtime this evening because we have somewhere to be. We've arrived at the Red Lion and Sun. It's about 5:15. We've arrived with more than an hour's time to set up, which we totally don't need, but I'm a chronically early person, and so is my sister. The guys at the pub have already laid out tablecloths and plates and cups and glasses and everything. So we just need to put out flowers and candles, which we will do now. And then I'll show you what I'm wearing too. Cash has just put these flowers here. And then for book club, we always do one long table setup, and it just seems to work really, really nicely. And then Jo Malone have really sweetly sent candles to make it smell all lovely. Oh, I didn't even think about bringing matches. Well, I guess the pub would have had them anyway, but really handy that there's also Jo Malone matches in there. Okay, we definitely did not need to be as early as we are because it's 5 minutes later and we are all set up. The flowers are all looking beautiful and the candles, and this is the rosé. I came and met the owner of the pub for a meeting here a few weeks ago and we chose this together. It looks incredible. Oh, I've made that look really messy now and it looked really lovely before. They've just come and put down some olives and focaccia, and I said to my sister, you know, they make this focaccia here, and she was like, what if we eat it all before the guests arrive? We're not allowed.
I'm going to sit here next to it.
I need to take a photo of you there. That looks like a lovely photo. And I just thought I'd stand back so that you can see the setup. It's so pretty. I love it here so much. Honestly, we come to this pub all the time, so it feels really kind of cozy and homely to be here. Isn't it nice, Tash?
It's so lovely.
So me, Dan and Sage have sat at that table before, outside, and we've sat at that table, and then inside. Shall I show inside? Do you want to come and see? So they have this frozen margarita thing this is what the pub's famous for. Yeah. Isn't it cute? And look at the little margarita sign. I don't know if I like frozen margaritas though. I love, a margarita would be one of my top 3 cocktails of choice, but I don't really know if I like a slushie. I like a margarita on the rocks with a salt rim.
Of course you do.
Just quickly show you inside the pub, but there's lots of people in here, so I don't want to be too annoying to everyone, but it's really cute in here.
We're starting at your
Are
feet.
you recording?
Yeah, we're starting at your feet.
Okay, I'm wearing my Almada ballet flats because there is a chance of rain, and we probably will walk home. And so, oh, you're coming up now.
We're coming up.
I'm still talking about my shoes. Back on the shoes. And although I love all my new suede ballet flats at the moment, you cannot wear suede and walk home in the rain. So, coming up, I'm wearing, I should have steamed this, but let's be realistic. We were also getting ready with Sage, I forgot to mention that. So, and Tash was busy dressing him in all of my clothes. So I haven't steamed my skirt, however, I'm going to be sat down for the evening, so I don't think anyone's going to be looking.
But where's your skirt from?
Oh, Susie Condi.
Oh.
And then this cardigan, am I coming too close?
Too close.
This cardigan is from Cezanne. I really love it because I wear it as like a top, so nothing underneath, and just like nice to have a bit of shoulder coming out.
Ooh, saucy.
And then hair is by my sister. Glass of wine from the pub. Oh, necklace. Is this Missma? I think it is.
Yes.
This is Missma. This is Pandora. This is Annie.
And you've got
from Dad and Mum. Oh, what do I have in here? These are from Cos.
Gorgeous.
Guys, I wasn't even planning on vlogging right now, but we need a story time. I just went and got my coffee from the coffee shop, and I always come home and like to drink it in the garden if it's a nice sunny morning like it is, and even though it's early that we get sun starting to come in the garden at the table and chairs. So I just went to go and sit there, and I started walking through here like this, and suddenly got tangled in a cobweb, and I was like, oh my god, and just stepped back, and I thought, I hope I haven't got the spider on me. And then look, this is the spider. Okay, I really can't focus on it, but it's huge. Anyway, story time over. Hi guys, it's now Thursday. How is it Thursday already? Honestly, I was walking down the street yesterday just thinking, oh my goodness, summer just flies by, and it's my favourite time of year, and I just feel like, why is it going so fast? Ooh, got a basket of Sage's toys here. I had a few questions when the House and Garden article went out, and when I kind of put up my house tour and things like that on YouTube, saying, one, how is your house so tidy when you have a toddler, and two, where are all of his toys other than the ones that you can see in his bedroom? Guys, honestly, when I film, like, I've just put my camera down here and filmed, and obviously there's a bike in the background and I can't be able to get up and move that, but if I see kind of big kind of colourful toys, I will just move them because I just like it to look nice on camera, and I feel like things like this till are not particularly aesthetic, but rest assured, we have baskets of toys in every single room of the house, and the house is not always as tidy as you saw it in those photographs and video. That was specifically for me to show the house for the first time and wanted everything to look so beautiful, and I bought extra flowers and just kind of done a few things to make it extra nice. But day to day, we do have toys everywhere. Although I have to say, I have never been, I definitely like things to be nice and organised. However, I've never been the tidiest person before having Sage. And now every evening after I put him to bed, I have to do a reset, particularly of this room, the living room, because we spend so much time in here and there's always just toys and books and teddies just strewn everywhere. I've now found that I can't relax for the evening, kind of sit down to watch a TV show or something until I've done a quick tidy up. But I'd say that's the best thing about having, God, this is so heavy, about having baskets of things, is that it takes me 5 minutes to tidy up, but then I enjoy my evening so much more when the house is tidy. I guess it's that classic thing, isn't it, of like tidy house, tidy mind, or whatever that saying is. I just throw everything into the baskets and then just kind of put books into a pile on the bench there. He has his books and stuff. Anyway, I just realised that I haven't told you guys about book club. I didn't vlog anymore when my sister was here. So I also thought that I don't usually do this because we kind of just do it all in the book club meeting or chat about it in the Substack chat. But I thought that I would do a little mini review of the book that we read because I would so recommend it. So I'm just going to try and not ramble for too long, but just give you a little review. Book club went so well, and that was my first time doing an in-person one that didn't have a brand attached. And when a brand is attached, it just means that they can help me like organise the venue. They do really nice goodie bags for everyone. I don't know, it's just felt safer to me so far when doing an in-person event with you guys, having people with me who are used to hosting events and dinners and parties, and they have years of experience in it and making it all run smoothly. And I feel really proud for doing it just on my own. Well, I had my sister there to help me, but just kind of the organisation of it and contacting the people and and getting everything organised, and it went so well, and it was the loveliest, most cosy, just really beautiful, intimate evening. I'm just so grateful for our book club community. It's just the most wonderful place, and I wish that I could think of a way to involve more of you, because the tickets sell out in literally 5 minutes because I only do 20 people at the in-person book clubs. But I'm wondering if in the future we could do something, I don't know, more like a panel chat where like more people can come and it can be in like a seated, like in a theatre or something. I don't know, but I'd love to be able to think of a way to expand it, because the in-person meetings really are just the most special, and most people tend to come alone, but by the end of the evening people are exchanging numbers, making friends. There were 2 girls there that by the end said that they were organising to go for dinner together, and I love that so much. Anyway, we were discussing July's book club pick, which is Sing Unburied Sing by Jasmine Ward. It's set in rural Mississippi in contemporary time, but we do kind of get some flashbacks to, I think it's like the 40s, when Pop, who's the grandfather, he tells some stories of his time in the 40s in prison, in the same prison that the main character Jojo, who's a 13-year-old boy, that's where his father is in prison currently. The majority of the story takes place over about 3 days when Jojo, who's the 13-year-old boy, our main character, him, his baby sister Kayla, who's about 2 or 3, and their mother Leonie are driving all the way to Parchman Prison, which is where the dad is in prison. They've just had the call saying he's allowed out. So they're driving to go and collect him, but it's a really long car journey. It doesn't say exactly how long, but it takes them like a whole day to drive there and a whole day to drive back. The story has 3 different narrators. Jojo, who you just fall in love with him and feel for him so much. The bond that he has with his little sister, who he pretty much is the primary carer of because the mother has lots of issues with grief and addiction. He just takes on this role which is not at all suitable for a 13-year-old boy, but he is just so caring and so wonderful, and just we love Jojo so much. Then we also have some chapters from Leonie's point of view, which I think are so useful. One of the reasons why I think it's so important to read books like this is because I'm guessing most of our lives, don't really look like the lives of the people in these books, and I think it encourages us to have empathy for those people who might seem like, oh, she's a really bad mother or she doesn't seem very nice on the outside. I just think books like this give us a little bit of context, and to be able to read this book and have a window into these people's lives for the few days that you're reading it, I think is such a valuable thing to have in life, and gives you so much empathy for those people. Like Leonie, for example, it was so interesting discussing her at book club, because there were a couple of people who were like, oh, I just was so cross with Leonie, but then others were saying, well, it was really great hearing her point of view and hearing her struggles and why she isn't that kind of typical great mother. I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling, but I think it's a really important story. Anyway, so we hear from Leonie, and then the third narrator is a boy called Richie, who tragically died far too young in a really violent, terrible way when he was 12. And he is a ghost from, I think it's the 40s, and he had this very special relationship with Pop. There is a bit of a twist towards the end that's so heartbreaking. I think in general this book does need a bit of a trigger warning, because it is really intense. There's a lot of grief, addiction, there are ghosts in it. I wouldn't say they're particularly scary, but just to let you know, there are ghosts in it. There's incarceration, there's racial violence, there's a lot in there, and it is pretty heavy, but it's written so beautifully, and I've been thinking about the characters ever since I read it, and I would highly recommend. And also it's only 285 pages, so you could read this in a couple of days, and I think you'd be really glad that you'd read it. I have a new addition to the house that I have to show you guys. I haven't even shown this on Instagram stories yet. I feel like I'm acting like this is really exciting, and it's probably not to lots of people, but to me, I just, I love my house things. So this is the latest house addition, this gorgeous little half moon table. Dan found it on Facebook Marketplace, and it was actually in Norfolk, so my sister kindly picked it up and brought it to London with her when she was here a couple of days ago, and we absolutely love it. I feel like it's just made the hallway now, because it's just so nice that when you ignore Sage's socks there, it's just so nice that when you come in the door you have a place to kind of pop your keys down and just bits and bobs. I've kind of just put some nice little things on here. This is August's book club pick, and just some little flowers. These were ones left over from book club the other night. A nice smelly thing. This is a Space NK one, and it smells like tomatoes, and it's just so lovely. And then a few little diptyque candles. I feel like this shell will be good for putting in things like a hairband and just things that you want to kind of grab as you go out of the door. What do we have in the drawer so far? Oh, lots of Jo Malone matches, and this is a remote control for our Pookie rechargeable lamp, which is on charge right now, but I think it would be really cute to have a little lamp on there too. I'll just show you the view from the doorway, so a bit further back, but I think it has seriously made our hallway just feel so cozy and homely, and it was exactly what was missing. And I think I didn't buy it, Dan did, so I can't remember exactly, but I'm sure he said it was like £35 or something, just so cheap for such a beautiful old piece of furniture. I just thought I'd quickly show you guys my outfit in full. I'll do a full length in a second. I'm just on tiptoes to get into frame here, but this top is the most important part of the outfit, because I was on the wait list on the Cézanne website for about 2 months, I think, for this top, which doesn't sound like that long, but I never usually sign up to those wait lists, put your email here if you want to know when there's things back in stock, because when I've done it in the past, I'm never fast enough to see the email, read it, click to buy the thing, and then it's always sold out again already. I was very pleased to get my hands on this top. It's such a beautiful colour, and I think the little peplum detail is so cute, and it has this little bow here which I've tied up, but you can tie it even tighter if you wanted to, or you could have it really loose like that, but I like it just kind of like loosely pulled in, not crazy tight. And also I'm now just at that phase of life. I definitely don't believe in dressing for your age and all that kind of thing. I think everyone should just wear whatever they feel great in and whatever they love. However, for me personally, I'm just over that kind of like crop top style in summer, and I used to have so many tops that would show quite a bit of kind of midriff here, and I'm just over it. But I still love a cropped style so that it kind of draws the attention to the waist, but without showing your stomach. Or if I do have, I think I might have one top from Suzanne that shows a little bit of stomach, but it's literally like a centimetre. This style is just perfect with these jeans. Let me show you full length. Just turn my camera around because it's much easier to show you the jeans this way. But yeah, I think it's a cute outfit. And these jeans are the Citizens of Humanity Miro jeans. I'll link them in the description box. I wear these honestly just so much. I find in summer the slightly cropped length I wear a lot because they look really good with kind of flip-flops, loafers. In fact, talking of shoes, I need to show you guys. These are my Le Monde Beryl ballet flats. They're suede and I've had these for about a month and I've worn them probably 75% of the days in the month. I find they go with everything, they're super comfortable, and I just really love them. I love them so much that I bought them in black. However, I'm just worrying, and I've already worn them out of the house so I can't return them because I wore them just to get a coffee this morning. I'm worried that I should have gone for, I think they have the exact same shoes but in black leather, and I'm worried I should have done that rather than suede, because the only thing with suede is that I won't wear them in the rain because I don't want to spoil them. These are a colour that I would wear loads in summer. You can already see like my toe marks in them. So I don't mind that they're suede, but the black ones, I feel like I'm going to want to wear these year round. So I don't know if that was actually a bad investment for me. I fully support my purchase of these because I know I'm going to get my money's worth from them. Like, you can see how much I've worn them already. And the other thing about these black suede ones is that the black is just so intense that it almost looks too smart to go with a lot of my clothes. Like, I tried them on with this outfit today and they looked too much. Just scooting along the floor here. If I show you, these are my Le Monde Beryl, I think these are called the penny loafers. I've worn these to death, as you can see from the soles of the shoe. Black leather just doesn't look as intense as black suede. So that might be a bit of a regret purchase. We'll see. I really want to try and make them work and wear them because obviously they're expensive and I love them. But I've just put on the tan suede ones and I'm not joking when I say they just make every single outfit. Like, there's no other shoe in my wardrobe that I would love to wear as much as these ones. And then this is with the black ones. They are absolutely gorgeous. Just think the tan suede ones go with more things. Okay, sorry if this is really boring vlog content for you guys, but this is the kind of thing I do when I get a moment to do it. If I have something new and I don't know how to style it, I'll just stay in my wardrobe until I work it out. But I feel like we're getting there with this. I got this cardigan recently from Joanne and I genuinely think it's the best black cardigan. I've actually just put in my to give to friends and family pile 2 older black cardigans, one from M&S and one from Reformation, because they were just looking a bit tired. And as we will sadly be coming into autumn winter soon, well, in like a month or 6 weeks or something, I thought this is a staple that I need in my wardrobe. I'm so happy with this. But I think this is how to make the black Le Monde Beryl flats work. And then once we add a bag and some sunnies, I now think they work really well and I love this outfit. Okay. That was me just justifying my purchase of these shoes. So thank you for sticking with me through that. And here's the full outfit. Love. I'm going to end the vlog here, guys, because Sage and I are about to go for a play date with some of his friends who live really close by, but we just haven't seen them enough this summer. So we're going to have a little play date with them this afternoon, which will be lovely. And then we're going to Norfolk this weekend to see my family. And it's also my friend Kate's birthday on tomorrow. And she's having a barbecue at her auntie's house in Norfolk on the Sunday. So we're going to go to that. But thank you so much for watching as always. And don't forget that you can get 15% off your first fussy purchase using my code Tanya and using the link in the description box. I'm just so happy that I've finally switched from antiperspirant to a natural deodorant that actually works. Okay, I will see you guys soon.